Hello, welcome to Spy Money. We are going to talk about the bot that I run today, and it's a new bot that we come out with that is actually doing really well. And I switched over to crude oil because it's actually working. Crude oil turns out to be really good to trade. It's easier than trading NQ. It helps my users in the Ninja Suite to be able to make better trades and to be less nerve-wracking because NQ is just very whipsaw back and forth, and you have to have a lot of practice to trade it typically. The bots do a pretty good job on it, but you still get into some trades that will be a little bit discretionary. With crude oil, I've been trading crude oil since last week, and I've been using the bot on it, and I've made money every day on crude oil. We trade it at the open. The open's at 9 a.m. Eastern time, and we trade it from about 8:30 to 11, but once we hit our target, then we're done. Now, typically we do a 50% goal. A 50% goal being if your trade is $1,000, then you want to make $500. Well, with crude oil, you have a $2,000 margin, so we can't really do that. We try to go for, you know, roughly 20% or so, and that will actually do that. My daily goal is to try to make at least $1,000 a day, and I traded 5 contracts, which is a lot of money to trade it, but it will bring in some good money. So we had 2 trades, and I'm running 4 to take profit, and then I'm using one as a runner. This runner it could have actually been taken down here, but I just let my runner go. And my runner's free money. As long as I'm in the green, I can stop out in the green. It doesn't matter. Down here, it did the same thing. We had 2 trades today, and usually that's all we take is about 2 trades, sometimes 3. But we're over the $1,000 goal a day, and that's what we really try to make. $1,000 a day is roughly $250,000 for if you trade it every trading day. And so we're at 13:20. I shut it off. We're done for the day. Now it's time to go live life, go run around, do whatever you want to do. You've made your money, and here it is. It's 9:20 in the morning, Eastern time. The trade was done at 12 minutes after 9. We're done. Yes, it will trade, and most often it will make more money, but you hit your goal and then you quit, and that's the way we like to trade. So with crude oil, we run this on 10 spy money bars. It's proprietary bars that I have. And the blaze, it tells you when to get in and get out. Now we have some different filters that we can run on here. And as you can see, I do have some filters on here and some levels. So we try to trade levels. And looking at this trade here, it entered right above the pivot. But with the way it was going down, I went ahead and just let it run. And it turned out to be a good trade. We hit our target and we come back, the runner made a little bit. And then over here, we were looking to go ahead and hit the current session low, and it did. This will more than likely bounce off of this pivot and then come right on down to our level here of 83.41. That's probably where it's going to go. Long term, it's probably going to be down here today. I think crude oil will probably sell off most of the day. It's time for it to, and I think ES and NQ is probably going to run today. So I think ES will probably end up going back to about 45.98. That's what I'm looking at, and I think it'll be there here in the next couple of days. I don't think it'll take that long. So that's what I'm looking for as far as NQ and ES to reverse and go back up, and crude oil is probably going to sell off. That's my opinion. So how do you get involved on all this? How do you get the use of these bots and so forth? The bots, you can go to the ninjasuite.com, or I'm sorry, the spymoneyllc.com. You can go to ninjasuite.com and it'll still come up. Click on the Ninja Suite. When you click on this is going to go ahead and bring up 2 different ways to buy this or to lease it. One, you can lease the indicators where you do all manual trading, or you can do the indicators and bots, which is probably 95% of the users use the bots. And as far as lease the bots, and the bots will get you in the trade a lot easier. You don't have to sit there and watch it. You can turn your volume up, and if you're busy doing something else in the kitchen or wherever, then as long it'll enter the trade for you, and when it does, it'll alert you, and then you come in and you can monitor it just to make sure that everything's fine. Here's some different videos that you can watch to show different things. The trading bots, I don't have it listed on here, but BlazeBot is a new one that we have, and I'm going to put that on here today. We have a lot of different indicators. We have trade copiers and the spy money toolbar, which is this right over here on the side, this over here. And then there's different channels. We actually have another one. It's a chop zone um, drawing tool, and that chop zone, the bot will recognize it and use it. So when you draw a chop zone, the bot will not trade in there. One of the big things, here's the couple of questions I get. I have no free trials. We have a lot of people in our Discord and using the Ninja Suite that's happy with it. We don't do free trials. Free trials, I have found that when you do that, people won't uh, use it the way they should. And if you don't have any skin in the game, you just kind of dismiss it. So we do not do free trials. No discounts. It's already cheap enough. Right now, currently, it's $1,300 a month, and it is way cheap for how much money that you can make using the tools and all the training and such. If anything, it ought to be more money, but we won't. We're going to leave it where it is. You cannot um, you cannot lease one bot. So if you just want to come in, you don't want anything but the bot, you can't do that. It's all package, one package only. There's a lot of different questions down here. Another one I have is how many PCs can I run this on? You can run it on one PC at a time. Now, if you have a work computer and you have a home computer, you can online you can change your machine ID to where it'll work at work, and then when you get home, you'll work there. You can do that, and you can do it all online. Everything is automated as far as the machine ID. Also, the Discord's automated, so as soon as you sign up, you can get access to everything immediately. It doesn't matter if I'm in bed asleep or not, you will have access to everything. You can start trading. All of the training is online on the website, and recorded past trainings are there so that you can go ahead and get started and do it. It's very easy to get started, and we'll come down. Let me show you this right here. I'll just go ahead and go into the back end. So when I go into the back end, you're going to immediately get access to the Ninja Suite program. And with the Ninja Suite program, the getting started is going to, you watch this and it will do an overview of everything and show you what is going on, how to get around the website, how to get to the Discord, and so forth. Then we have a newbie setup. So if you're brand new, even if you've never traded before, there's instructions here that will help you download NinjaTrader, how to set it up, and get everything loaded and so forth. If you're a veteran, NinjaTrader veteran, then you can usually bypass a lot of this on the videos and just skip over to where you're installing. If you just want to get right into the download files, you can click on download files, and then it will pop up and it'll give you the bots and it'll give you the indicators. So you can just go ahead and download these, import them. If you know how to use stuff, then you can get right into it. There's nothing to hold you back. You do need to do the setup instructions right here. And the setup instructions is just telling you what you need to do in order to set up the Ninja Trader. So there's just a couple things that you need to do to make sure that it's going to run smoothly. And we have all the tutorials for indicators, bots, just we a lot of videos in here. We even have one how to set up a trust. I'm not a CPA, not giving financial advice, but I have someone that I partnered up with that he helps you set up a trust in order to be a lot more advantageous for you. So we even have that. When you click on this, it'll pop up a video. It's got his information on there. You contact him directly. I have nothing to do with that. It's just an avenue to help the Ninja Suite users to make sure that you're able to keep as much money as you can. We also have a VPS, so if your computer's not the fastest, and the VPS I use daily, and the reason I use a VPS is because it's located in Chicago, and that makes my executions faster. And also, I can access it from anywhere on my phone, on my tablet, another computer, anywhere I am. If you have a Mac computer, you can use this and it will run the Windows platform for you. So the VPS is really good. It does a great job. And a lot of different things that you can do in the back end. You would have access. Yours would look just like this right here. And except you would have a Discord link down here that you can put in your username. I don't have it on mine. But you would have a Discord. You put in your username, click submit. You get an email with the link. You click the link, boom, you're in the server. Just that quick. And if you sign in the wrong one, you can always go back in and update your username and then sign into the one you want. So you can do everything that you want on your own. The machine ID is one of the biggest things that a lot of people, whenever they sign up, they don't know, um, or not know, but they'll sign up and then they have to wait on a human to put the machine ID in. This one, it's all instructions right here. You put your machine ID, click submit, then you click OK, and you restart NinjaTrader, and it's working. It's just that easy. So it works really great. We have a lot of success with that. If you have questions, you can always contact me at the top of the website up here. There's contact us. You put that or your name and your email and so forth. Put in your questions that you may have. If you need to speak to me, just go ahead and put your phone number in and the best time Eastern time. And if I can, I'll try to call you then. And that way I can um, answer your questions and make sure that you're comfortable with everything. After talking to me, if you don't sign up, that's fine. It's no big deal. We're still friends. But if you have questions, a lot of times people want to talk to an actual human because they feel better about their money being spent. So as far as getting involved, it's really easy. You can also do funded accounts. We recommend 4 different ones. All of them are good. They're just different in each way. But these are the 4 that I recommend, and all 4 of them they all pay out. As long as you follow the rules that they have, then it'll work for you. Um, the BluSky seems to be pretty good as far as giving you a live account real fast. They have one that if you make $2,000 in one day, then you can immediately go to a live account. And so for faster money, between these 4, the fastest money is probably going to be these 3 right here. The fastest is here if you can make the money in one day. These 2 have 5 days evaluation. Apex has 7 days, but they also allow you to have 20 accounts. So, but if you have any questions or anything, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. And let's just look at the market just opened and it's selling off like I thought it would. And we also do options callouts. So a lot of times people will want to learn options, so we do that as well. I usually do the options call out on futures, but you can convert that over to an equity if you like. If we had left this on, we would have already made money again. But again, don't be greedy with your trading. Once you hit your daily goal, just quit. But this is just to show you that this would have made money. Our entry would have been right here, and it went all the way down to there. So we would have hit our 4 targets here, and we'd still have a runner in. So that would be another, what is that? That would have been 400, 500. It would have been $500 right there you could have made. Actually, more than that. It's 150. So that would be $750 that you could have made extra if you were taking profit at the bottom. So that would have been over $2,000 today if you'd left it running. But again, you hit your goal and you quit. You don't want to just keep on trading all day. Hit your goal, you quit, and you go live life. You guys have a great day. Looking forward to having you in the group.